Ashes of Valkana. We'll go ahead and let you all recap what you did last time. Who would like to kind of walk us through?
Yeah,
I'm
Bravo,
still
well done.
I'm still getting set up. One sec.
For some reason, we went to the city. They had problems with
always.
snakes. We killed snakes. The end.
So we finished hunting a tribe of bandits or something, and turned in our kill, and we're traveling on the road towards our next hint of work, towards Bolt Town from Fort Umber. It took us a while to get there, so we spent a little time catching up, swapping stories, hanging out on the road. Took a day or two. We got to Bolt Town and had heard rumors of wild beasts attacking the town. That there wasn't much in the message, but we took a hint and we're like, well, we can respond to a crisis. So we showed up in town, and nothing was really being destroyed. Town seemed intact. So we went talking to various peoples in town. We found one of us, I think, found the mayor working at something, probably the inn. No, I'm sorry. You went to the inn and talked to the innkeeper and got rooms, but got the name of the mayor, who was actually one of the nurses. A couple of other us went up with them there, talked to the mayor in her capacity as a nurse. Chatted with some of the other nurses, inspected the casualties, found out the big beasts that were attacking were actually snakes coming out of the ocean, and they were stealing all the fish, like tons of fish, literal tons of fish being stolen every night, out of the warehouses. Like they were sneaking in telepathically.
Like how did?
I was thinking phasing through the walls, but yeah, probably more mundane than that. But yeah, all the shit was getting stolen, so we were like, okay, maybe we can help fight it off. We met a couple of guys from an order that I can't find my notes right now, so I'm good off memory. I forget what they were called, but we met a couple of dudes in heavy armor. Oh, that's right, the Warhammer guys, and they joined us in the fight. There were 3 of them, and we were like, one of us should probably be a lookout for where the snakes go when they leave, so we can track them. And one of the Wolf brothers was like, I got better eyes than the rest of y'all. We were like, yeah, we agree. So he didn't join us in the fight. We had 2 of them to help defend. And we were actually able to capture quite a few specimens. The snakes, when they were killed, they had a tendency to like take their bodies. The other snakes would come up and take the dead bodies back into the ocean, or eat them or something. And but with enough of us there that were competent fighters, we were able to keep some dead specimens, which we have not inspected yet to figure out what the hell these snakes are, or if we can use their venom to create an anti-venom for all the snake people. We did a big fight, and I think just kind of cut the episode right there. And so we're still probably standing on the beach, standing around a pile of dead snakes.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and activate that scene. Bring you all back. Kind of sitting here. This is a bit of the aftermath of that fight. You see Uni and Halfdan kind of sit there. You see them like kind of taking pot shots at the retreating snakes and stuff. But you do kind of. I have 3 left here on the shore, but there's probably a decent multitude because you guys are fighting for probably a solid 20 to 30 minutes, and every 15-20 seconds you guys would your combined prowess would knock down a snake. You didn't save all the snakes that you knocked down, but you saved a good chunk, probably let's say like 10 or so, that are at least here that can be salvaged and kept alive, or not kept alive, gone through for other preserved for other stuff. But then as you guys kind of look up, it took a little while to get going, but you see around Uni and Halfdan, there was probably at least half a dozen around each of them. But then as they would turn to fight somebody else, just like you described, a snake came up and dragged its brethren away while they were distracted, right? But because of how ferocious they were, kind of being the front line, a smaller amount got to you guys, and it was much harder to retrieve snakes that hit your secondary line. So that's kind of where we've left off. The one thing you did all kind of notice is the snakes all seemed to stop and turn at once, right? They were coming at you wave upon wave, and then just all at once pulled away, right? And then as you guys kind of saw them go off into the water, you all see that like glowing orb way off into the distance. It's probably like a mile or so, but it's dark, and this is a weird glowing orb with like a rainbow color way off out there, right? So, um, we'll go ahead and pick up right there. What would you guys like to do while you're kind of finishing up this battle?
Does anything about like the rainbow orb and the snakes kind of moving in synchrony ring any bells magic wise? Like, does it seem like they're compelled?
Um, you can either give me a animal handling or Arcana check.
While we're at that, did we ever figure out what kind of snakes these were? Like, do we recognize these as a common type of snake, or is it some strange being none of us have encountered?
Give me a history check.
History.
Yeah, see if you read about them. So animal handling. This is very weird. And then Nathan or Queven isn't so helpful with you when kind of thinking through this, but like snakes, especially this many snakes acting in this coordinated manner, is weird. You might have like a snake pit where they're laying on top of each other for warmth, or maybe like a place where they hibernate together. But snakes hunting and attacking a settlement at this coordinated of assault, very weird. That should not be happening. Um, the orb probably has something to do with it, but like I said, it's like a mile out there, right? Where you're seeing this like just this speck of light that looks like a multicolored star just sitting on the ocean's surface. So you'd have to probably get closer to it to figure out what's happening.
Okay.
Have we reconnected yet with soldier number 3? Well,
He's not back yet,
okay.
but you do like you guys kind of hear Uni and Halfdan kind of just shouting curses in their language that they were speaking every once in a while, and just boom, boom, like they'll be firing off shells. Could I have anyone with a military or combat heavy background give me either a history check? Yeah, give me just a history check.
Not I.
Okay, I got one from Katie. That's probably maybe Katie. Maybe Cecil. Yeah, Cecil. Go ahead and give me a history check too.
If I were him, I'd bump.
hmm Nope.
Amazing. Perfect.
Okay. So Lorna, you are dumbfounded at what these weapons these Wolf Brothers are firing, right? Because most of the weaponry everyone knows about and uses is a type of laser weapon. Whatever these guys are shooting is not a laser, because you'll only see like they'll pull the trigger 3 or 4 times. You'll see the blast as if it's like a small explosion. Um, but you only see like every third or fourth time like a red streak that'll go. But everything else is like you just hear the cacophony of explosions, and you don't see where they're shooting or how they're shooting. So
That's
these are
not
weird.
terrifying.
Yeah. Because that's the other thing, like laser weaponry can be loud. It's kind of like like having a mini thunderclap go off every time. These are like full on thunderclaps that are happening right next to you. So like you just standing this close to one of the Wolf brothers as he's going, firing off 2, 3 shells at a time, it's hurting your ears pretty bad.
Love that for me.
So
I'm gonna
okay.
sit down on the edge of this roof and just let my feet swing. Doodle-doo.
But give it another 5 or so minutes. These guys kind of either stop or they run out of ammo or something like that, or they had to change their batteries, and then they kind of come back and join you. And they kind of look at you all over and then see your good work, and they're very appreciative. And Uni kind of looks to Thornwick as the somewhat sort of amenable, connectable person, and is good work. We had our hands full out there. And he kind of like, you see him, he wipes off a bunch of snake guts from his axe as he then stows it. Um, but he's like, but you all seem to have done quite a good job. This should definitely do well for that doctor back at the clinic or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thornwick is absolutely fascinated. She's gonna say, like, I have never heard weapons like that before. And she's just, what are those? Like they're so loud.
He taps it and is like, our special weapons. Very kind of you to notice. And then does not elaborate.
Boys and their toys, I guess. Anyway, would you mind giving us a hand carrying these snakes back to the hospital?
Oh, sure, sure. And you notice he goes up, like grabs one underneath the jaw and just like lifts it up over his shoulder like he's carrying a sack of potatoes. And then he grabs another one. So like each of these Wolf brothers like carries like 2 apiece, when normally it takes you guys like 2 or 3 people to lift one, right? And then they just start
Perfect.
vroom, 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 start going. So
I want to, before we leave, I'd like to inspect the warehouse. Not a deep inspection, but like I want to see if I can open a door, look inside, see how much damage there was, or like how much was stolen. If we,
yeah, go ahead. So as you kind of go around, look at inside the warehouse, you'll notice um not a ton of structural damage, but wherever there was maybe a window or even just like in the office space where there was glass, it's been busted in. And you see like the telltale signs of a large snake body moving through it. And then as you go through kind of checking out the different holding pens, there was a full day's catch from multiple fishing trawlers brought in here, and maybe like half of it is gone.
holy crap. Okay, so wasn't all the fish. The town still has some supply, but like, come on,
Yeah.
that much. That's gonna ruin an economy. Yeah.
Yeah. And they've been kind of going with no catch for multiple days already, right? For a
Yeah.
town that kind of, and you guys kind of get the sense this town works a lot of from, hand to mouth sort of earnings. This has been pretty devastating to both their economy and kind of their livelihoods. They're kind of at the end of the ropes.
What was the name of the guy who was on lookout? The one that wasn't in the battle?
Oh, Veckel.
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 Sorry, I can't find my notes, so I'm recreating what I can from scratch.
Oh, good.
I guess, yeah, as we're walking back towards the hospital,
I'm done.
Mhm.
Thornwick will ask, what the plan is for meeting up with Veckel, to see if he learned anything.
Uni, who's the one with the left eye that has like kind of a lens to it, kind of gives a chuckle. He had the honor of being on his own. He will return on his own 2 feet, or perhaps in the morning we shall have to go out and find him if he's found the end of his saga. So he seems like not worried of either he'll show up when he shows up, or if he doesn't show up, we'll go find him, and he probably had a good death.
We'd love to join you if you have to go searching.
Ah, of course. And then as you guys kind of get closer, you do then see way off into the distance, off the outside of town, what looks to be like a streak of light go from what looks to be like a cliff edge into the water, right? Um, and you kind of get the sense that's kind of where Veckel was headed to. So you see he's probably out there taking pot shots at somebody every once in a while from where he's at. Um, but he's kind of up the mainland or up the like the where the headwater is, not the headwater, whatever a jut out of the landing is for Bolt Town, and like that's kind of where he posted up at while the waves of snakes came in.
Cool.
But you all kind of get back to the uh, hospital. Probably like an hour or two later, Veckel arrives. You do see he is actually kind of beat up and cut up a little bit. So it looks like whatever he kind of ran into was a bit rough on him. And he kind of describes how when the first wave came in, he didn't engage at all. He just was watching, and then as they were retreating, he would fire into them to kind of like force to take some of the shots as he could. But then that triggered a little bit of a combat response where a few of them climbed up the hill he was on, and he had to fight probably a good half dozen on his own before they kind of figured out to pull back. But 6 of them at once did eventually start to weigh on him and get a couple good bites in. He did describe that same orb you guys saw. He was a bit closer. He was probably like a half mile up the coast, um, closer to it than you were. And he said it looked like the orb rose out of the ocean as the um, snake attack wave began. He couldn't tell what it was on; it was too dark. But then he noticed as the snakes were retreating, the orb floated and like kind of started doing circles and then sunk down beneath the waves as the snakes came back.
From his vantage point, how far out did the orb seem? A couple miles, or
For him, it was probably another mile, maybe mile and a half. So now that you contextualizing it, it probably was like 2 miles away from you guys.
I guess just from the shore. I guess.
Yeah, yeah, from him, and because he was like, if you guys are in the back end of a harbor cove sort of thing, and he was further up the jut out of the land, he was much closer to it than you guys were by another like half mile. So
Oh, okay.
so it's probably gonna be a unfortunate bad swim for all of you who are not aquatic, or you guys are probably gonna have to get a boat. Out
Yeah,
there
I
to see
figured we have.
what-
I figured we have to get a boat or something. I was just debating, like, is it, from where from his vantage point, comparing our notes, what do we think the closest bit of shore is? Like, would it be within a mile of shore, or of any piece of shore? Or
Yeah.
probably not.
Probably it's probably like at the extreme edge, so like up within a mile shore of him. It probably was, and you guys are probably like a mile and a half or so, or something like that.
Like 2.5 miles from where we are.
Yeah. So it's
But it's not.
you know,
It's not a terrible 10-mile row or something.
yeah,
1 mile
And-
is not terrible.
yeah, and the other thing is too is the orb to him looked like it was moving a lot more. To you guys, you were far enough away that you couldn't really see it move. You kind of just saw it existed, and then by the time you turned around and looked back, it was gone.
That makes
So,
sense.
well, but also as you arrive, you meet the textology expert, the Starian Sharis Harsi. Excuse me, Sharis Hazri. Apologies. And she's delighted. You hand over the snake, and she immediately tosses on the gloves, has the Wolf Brothers deposit them in her lab, and she starts taking samples, synthesizing it together, kind of breaking it down, its proteins and components. She's having a ball. And then by like 6 a.m. or so, she has a much more directed powerful antidote prepared, and she starts administering it to the folks so that they're like people who have been on bed rest for multiple days are like up and walking around now because they're feeling better.
I will offer my assistance to her, but if she pushes back at all, then I'll just let it go.
She'll offer you kind of like because she doesn't know you, she'd be like, you can follow the rules of these other orderlies or the other nurses, but not direct administration. She wants to kind of control that herself, since she's the one who synthesized it and everything.
Oh, and I'm happy with that. I figure if she, what would she be doing if she wasn't synthesizing an antidote? She'd probably be doing something else, so maybe I can fill in for that while she's working on the antidote.
No. And then Dr. Maxwell, the human physician on brand, he kind of gives Arn a little bit of a side eye, but doesn't say anything. But he's helping Shares and then guiding the rest of the nurses and stuff to administer these folks and kind of get them out of his ward. He's been wanting them to feel better and not have the hospital so overloaded with these extra cases. So, all right. They look it over, and then they start asking you questions and stuff like that. Did you take poison damage? I believe you did. All right. And she the nurse will look at you and is like, and then she'll bring over Dr. Shares, and then the two of them kind of come up with a plan. She basically just says, hey, no, because you resisted it and you're still on your feet, you're probably fine. The rest of these folks had to be carried in. So your own constitution probably fought it off. If you have any more symptoms, come back and I got something. But if not, I want to save this for the more grievously injured. Okay. Well, you all have had a very long night, because it's now about like 6 in the morning. So, do you guys have anything else you want to do before going to bed, or do you want to go sleep off some of these effects?
I think Thornwick's more than happy to get some beauty sleep, quite frankly. Exactly. And then I don't know. Like, do we want to regroup for what time is it about now, Eric?
It's about 6 in the morning.
Do we want to regroup for a late lunch? Kind of go over what we learned.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking what's next. I want to start talking strategy, but maybe we ought to get some sleep because we were up all night, and we may be up we may be up the next night as well. So, yeah, maybe we sleep first and then strategize.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You all go ahead and take a long rest. You guys, your room's back at the inn, and you're be unmolested. And actually, as you come in, you see Cedric up early in the morning. He kind of shaking the sleep from his eyes, yawning a little bit. It's like, up bright and early, are ya?
We haven't even gone to bed yet, sir.
Oh, was that you all making that racket last night?
Yep.
Well, did you give him a good what for? And you see him like kind of smash his fist into his hand. He's like really wanting you to take it to him.
We sure did. With some
Excellent,
extra noise along the way. So.
Yeah, and you see he kind of like picks at his ear a little bit as if he's like digging out some earwax. Like, I might need to get some headphones here soon.
I think we all will. Yeah.
Off to bed. When you're awake, my lovely wife Cora will be happy to make you some food.
Perfect. Thank you, good sir. And Thornwick will jaunt up to the girls' room and promptly flop into bed.
Mhm.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, resting time.
Yay.
Excellent. Go ahead and mark a long rest off on your sheets, and then you all wake up. It's probably like 1:30. No, not quite. And the afternoon is yours. What would you like to do?
All right, so chatting over meal. I hope everyone's gathered.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what's our next move here? We've seen what these snakes are. Cecil, I know you got to see one right up close. What are we doing? We think we can take these things on? Do we investigate further or skip town?
Yeah. The only downside is we would need a boat. So would we have to pay him?
I will say, assuming we're gonna solve this and help, I don't think there's anything to be gained by another night like last night, going and defending the docks. I mean, they seem to have anti-venom now, and I don't think we're learning anything staying on the shore. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Where are you guys having this convo?
I figured just down. Like, is there a breakfast table?
Yeah, yeah. Just in the inn.
Yeah, just in the end.
Yeah, it's not exactly private.
Yeah, gotcha. As you're talking, Cedric will kind of pop his head over and be like, "Oh, if you're needing a boat, the Dr. Maxwell there, he's actually quite the fisherman. And if you get him talking about it."
Oh, good to know. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, we should probably leave Arn at home.
Doctor of computer science. Yeah.
Mm. Those don't exist anymore. All right.
Well, I mean, they're probably closer to a priest, but doctor of computer science.
So,
Anyway.
any others, Jason? Thoughts you guys want to kind of talk about, think about?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Would someone with more arcane knowledge than me know of like an orb that could compel creatures like this?
Perhaps the problem's probably gonna be is uh, this isn't like a place with a lot of arcane learning, right? It's your vacation home coastal town that has enough locals to support the economy of the folks coming here to spend money, and then the fisheries. It's not a great place of learning, sort of thing. So you could try and ask a couple of the other locals if they'd seen it or heard of something. Um, if you want to try.
I'll probably have better luck schmoozing up to Dr. Maxwell to get his boat.
Yeah, I think maybe if you want to start there, Thornwick, see if you can get us a boat and find out how many it can carry. Just in case we need to bring anything back with us, or if we're going to find those wolf fellows and take them with. I wonder if they join us or if they're going to try and defend the docks tonight again.
This is a good point. All right, I will head off to the hospital.
Okay. So Thornwick is gonna go talk to Dr. Maxwell. Is anybody gonna do anything else? Supplies, chit chatting, food.
Yes, continue to eat.
Okay.
I think it's a good time to exercise.
Yes.
I'm gonna go for a walk down the beach, look for more rocks.
Okay.
Like we do have a number of, we do have some time to kill, because we probably won't be able to find the orb until it shows up in the evening. So, Thornwick's off doing important work, and the rest of us just get to rest and stock up a little bit. I don't think we have any. I can't think of any new info we would need for now. Unless we just sail out there early. Yeah.
Possible.
Just imagining like a Rocky montage for Strix as he's like working out on the beach.
Do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Except no walking, or no working out, just walking.
Come on, Arn, get that blood pumping.
Poor Arn.
Okay. Well, we'll jump to Thornwick first. So you arrive at the clinic, and you find Dr. Stella is back, kind of running the afternoon as you're kind of going. As you bring up the idea of going out and finding where this orb is and suggesting Dr. Maxwell's boat, she kind of gets a nervous look, and he's very protective. He would probably have to take you out on his own, on the ship on his own. He wouldn't just lend it to you.
That's fair. That's fair. Is Dr. Maxwell here for me to converse with? I'd hate to continue the conversation when he doesn't have a voice to,
His
say
shift
anything.
starts, it's like 2:30. She said his shift starts at like 6. But she can like guide you to his home and give you directions. So he should probably be awake by now. And then she can work out a plan to kind of do a double to cover with Sharess while he's out.
Okay. I mean, while I'm there, I'll ask, like, has the antidote been working? Like, is everything going according to plan?
Oh, wonderfully! Like I've just actually discharged the last quarter of the patients.
Excellent. Fantastic. This may be a big ask, and please feel free to say no if you must, but would it be possible for us to take, like, 1 or 2 antidotes out with us tonight?
We can try, absolutely. Now the one thing I will say is we would need Dr. Sharess to formulate it for you individually. She's still tweaking it, and it's based off your body weight. So, maybe when she gets here before you go, she can synthesize a vial or 2 for each of you. That should work, and we can call it there.
That would be much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Oh, all right. Well, and she gives you the directions to Dr. Maxwell's house, and she sees you off.
All right. I will drag Cecil along, and we'll go to Dr. Maxwell's house.
Okay. While you guys are kind of doing that, Lorna, Queven, and Arn, any specific things you wanted to do before we kept going?
Nope.
Nope. Pretty good to go.
Yeah, for now we're pretty up on supplies. Got flush on coin in the last town, that kind of thing. So,
Mhm.
not a
Hey,
whole
maybe-
lot of busy work to do right now.
Yeah, if there's any interesting plants if I walk, I would like to pick them and stow them.
Okay. Give me a medicine check. Ooh, good work. As you're walking along, you'll see actually, it's very weird. There's a bit of seaweed and patches in the shallows, not in the deeper waters. You're like, this is weird. Let's go try this out. And you kind of snip a couple of plant cuttings from it, and pull it up, and you kind of sniff it, and it almost has like an aloe vera smell to it once it's out of the water. So it's probably decently medicinal, and if you spent a little bit more time with it, you could probably make something else out of it.
I'll mix with something else later.
Mhm.
How much do I get? I guess is the question.
Let's. You can probably take as much as you want to carry. So just add seaweed um, to your pack of how many pounds you'd like to get, because there are multiple patches within the shallows.
All right, we'll take. Being as how I've handled plants before, how long do how? I feel like I can dry this and store this in vials and stuff, and it'll keep.
Yeah, probably. Now you don't know. This is a new type of kelp to you. You don't know if drying it would lessen some stuff or not. This is an experiment. You'd have to try.
All right, we'll take 5 pounds.
Okay, that work. All right. Cecil and Thornwick, you arrive at the Dr. Maxwell's abode. It's kind of standard sort of middle class looking house among the rest of the houses that are here. You kind of knock on the door. He comes to it. You see, like, he's kind of in his gym shorts and a more casual t-shirt. And kind of brushing his teeth. And he's like, "Oh, how you doing? You guys look, I guess, not so bad."
Yeah, we try. It's amazing what 6 solid hours of sleep will do for you.
Hmm. What can I do for you? What's the meaning of the visit?
I have a huge ask of you, and I figured it would be better to come in person and ask. I apologize for interrupting your leisure time, but we and I'll explain the glowing golden or rainbow orb, how it might possibly be compelling the snakes, but we're not sure. And we were hoping we could borrow his boat to go and inspect the orb when it appears tonight.
He kind of sits there and gives a little bit of a kind of a I don't know.
Now, my question for you, sir, if there's some kind of insurance for the boat that we could pay, that's fine. Also, how many does the boat carry? Like, is there a weight limit?
Well, it's a full schooner. It could probably take a lot, like 6, 7 of you. And it's actually probably closer to a yacht than a fishing boat, but
Oh, okay, got it. The reluctance makes sense. Do I know just like ballpark how much a boat like that would cost?
Probably in the upper range of like what a doctor's salary would be. He would probably, it's either he saved up a bunch or he got it from somebody else, sort of thing. So, and he's relatively young, so it doesn't seem like he saved it up enough. But when you start talking to him, he talks about the ship. It's he actually calls it the Renowned Raider. It was his father's ship, and his father was a practicing surgeon in Astoria, and he's just maintained it.
Is there like, can I do like an insight check to see how close he is to agreeing or not?
Go ahead.
I see all.
He does. He's probably willing to. You might just have to be like, "Hey, we'll help out and do our best not to hurt it," sort of thing.
Okay.
But
okay, cool.
He
Yeah,
does seem like he wants to end whatever's happening here if he can do it.
No, that's fair. Okay. Tell you what. We're gonna do our best to not have any damage done to your boat. We don't want to damage your property. We just kind of want to end this situation that you guys have found yourselves in. Also, I don't know that we have anyone proficient enough to navigate a boat. So if you would like to come with us, I can drop you like 10 gold.
kind of see him chuckle a little. It's like, "Hmm, a nighttime cruise going rate is about 10 gold a person. You all can scrounge that up. I'll be happy to take it on, and then hopefully there's nothing that happens to my beautiful, lovely lady."
Perfect. Perfect. Well, how about this? We'll put down a down payment, and I'll elbow Cecil, and I'll say, drop him some gold. You're useless to me. I'll drop him 20 gold.
Okay. Alrighty. He takes it and he's like, "Thanks so much. I'll go get some more fuel for it this afternoon, and then I'll meet you at the dock. It's actually the dock right next to the clinic is where I have mine birthed. If you walk along it, it'll be near the end, the Renowned Raiders at port, and I'll meet you there at say 6, and we'll head out."
Perfect. Perfect. We look forward to seeing you there.
Alrighty. He sees you off, and then you see him kind of start to like, "Oh, I gotta do this, get this together," and he's kind of putting all of his information of what he's got to do to get it ready.
Perfect.
Alright.
Excellent. As we walk away, I'm going to look at Cecil, completely unimpressed. I'm going to say, listen, the bow is cool, okay? But you got to keep some extra change in your pocket. You can't just rely on swiping it from people on the sidewalk. But we don't want to. We are part of society. We are citizens and adventurers. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, nobody cares about non-citizens.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Right? Dangerous territory. Anyway, so we're gonna keep jaunting back. I guess I'm gonna poke my head in that gear shop on our way back, and I'm gonna see if they have any like medium armor.
Okay. There's the Ironclad, which is the blacksmith, and then the Fish Upon a Star.
I'll start with the blacksmith, just
Okay.
because Fish Upon a Star kind of reminds me of 5 and Below, and I don't know that I trust armor from 5 and Below.
Fair enough. As you poke your head in, you see there's a female dwarf kind of sitting there hammering away at what looks to be like a anchor for a ship. She kind of turns around and is like, "Oh, pretty busy today. How can I help you?"
Yeah, no, I was just curious to see if you happen to have any medium armor on your hands that you would be willing to sell.
You notice she kind of like looks around. She's a bit frazzled. Most of her stuff is like more like the stuff to fix boats, not necessarily combat items. She does have some, but we can kind of dip through that. Which specific ones are you looking for?
Well, hold on.
So medium armor. Oh, go ahead.
Probably, yeah, for sure. Probably something like a chain shirt or a hide, I think.
Okay. As you kind of look around, she does have one, so that's normally 50 gold pieces. You do notice she has marked it up because a lot of her iron normally comes in with the economy of the ships and people being able to buy and sell stuff from her. So she's marked it up to like 60 gold right now.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna look at Cecil and be like, "You owe me so much money," and I'll be like, "Okay, well, unfortunately, that's out of my budget right now because we're helping with the snake problem. So if I survive this, I'll be back."
Oh, if you end it, I'll give you a discount.
Oh, love those words. I like good motivation. I need your gold. You owe me 10 gold.
Alright.
You see Thornwick take out like a little notebook, and just like in there she writes, Cecil owes me 10 gold.
That's a grudging. It's going in the book. Alright. Okay. So you all kind of gather back up, share the plan. It seems Dr. Maxwell is agreeable. Is there anything anyone else would like to do before we kind of fast forward to kind of getting on the ship and heading out to see what's up?
I guess I'll ask the group once we reconvene. I'll explain to them that it's like 10 gold per person to get on this boat. But also, I'll ask them, do we want to bring the Wolf Brothers with us? Or do we want to just say, like, they stay here and watch the warehouse?
Is he going to charge us 10 gold a person too?
That was the vibe I got, right, Eric? 10 gold per
Yeah.
person? Yeah.
Mostly because it's the fuel he has to go buy is expensive. And they've been using their fuel to catch fish, and they're not then getting the money back from selling the fish. So the fuel has gotten more expensive too. So he's
I don't
kind
wanna
of
pay for the
charging
fish.
you almost tourist prices just to be like, hey, I'll help you out, but I gotta, I don't want to be out of pocket doing it.
I don't want to pay for the Wolf Brothers. They look heavy.
Yeah, they do.
Well, and based on your description of the ship, it may not be able to carry that many of us. Like, we already make 5.
Yeah. And you do notice the Wolf Brothers are large and very heavy. They like full heavy plate armor, heavy weapons, and
There's
they're
already 5
like
of us,
feet.
and if
Yeah, they're 8
we're
feet
not
tall.
piloting it, that's already 6 people on this yacht.
Yeah. Cool. Right. So I guess on our way, like while we're out and about for the day then, like after convening with the group, Thornwick will keep an eye out for Uni. Just to kind of touch base with him and let him know, like, we're still here, we're still working on it, but we won't be at the docks with you guys tonight.
As you're kind of walking around, you actually only catch them as you're heading towards the docks. You see they're kind of there, they're gearing up. You see all 3 of them now are kind of ready to go. They take your consideration, and it's like they are jealous of your ability to go out there, but they admit they have no gold on them, so they would not be able to pay for it themselves. So they wish you luck, and they'll do their best to take down as many as they can when the snakes arrive tonight.
Wolf Brothers are broke. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, so then I'll make it a point to meet with Dr. Cherie before we meet up with Dr. Maxwell.
Okay. And you see her, she's kind of sitting there synthesizing. Oddly enough, she has a pretty good eye of like, hey, I kind of guessed a good value of each of you. She has each of you step on like the scale real fast to confirm, but she's within 10% of each of your weights. So she's like, she's pretty good, and like hands each of you 2 vials of anti-venom. So go ahead and add those to your character sheets. I don't think it's actually an item in there. You just make a custom item for it. Oh, I mean, it might exist in Dungeons and Dragons somewhere, but I did not make a custom item for it. I should say.
there-
There's a guy.
Yeah, there's antitoxin.
Do the same thing. Yeah. Same thing. But basically, what that should do is then be you can administer it to a person, and it negates the poisoned condition.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Sure. As you guys arrive, you do see, yeah, there is a ship near the end, and it actually has among the larger ships at this dock. A lot of them are luxury ships, like they're meant to be taken out for leisure, not necessarily for fishing. Um, but you guys are kind of the one group of, or the one ship heading out of port at this time of night, and while the rest of the fishing ships are coming in. You do see
Uh,
that then.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Eric, real quick. I have the musician feat, and as I finish a longer or short rest, I can play a song on an instrument I have proficiency with, and give heroic inspiration to up to 2 allies who hear the song.
Okay. Who
So
would you like to give that to?
I'll give one to Lenora and then one to Cecil.
Yay, thanks.
Cool. Just as a reminder, with heroic inspiration, with the 2024 rules, is you can reroll any d20 roll, but that's before I've told you yes or no.
I
Right.
if you want to play as written, it's reroll any die.
Just reroll any die.
Any die.
Yeah.
Not just 20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
fair. Yeah.
I think it's after you. Like before, or I'm sorry, I think it's before you say the result. That I don't recall the details specifically, but I remember
Yeah.
looking it up after the last session. Like, God damn it, I could have rerolled.
Yeah. Reroll any die immediately after rolling it, and you must use the new roll. So I guess that means you could also use it on like damage or something else if you really wanted to. Up to you guys. But just keep that in mind, as if you're gonna use it, be like, hey, I want to use my heroic inspiration, sort of thing.
Well, you've got to give us a chance to also decide too.
Yeah. I'll try my best. I also got to
yeah.
remember. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that'd be hilarious. Reroll and turn yourself into a plant. Okay. Alrighty.
Great. Then I have a new friend.
Alrighty.
Also interesting, if you get heroic inspiration while you already have it,
Oh shoot.
then you can give it to somebody else.
Wrong one.
Actually, Eric, that's a good point. I should find out.
Mm-hmm.
I should find out if it
Yeah.
expires, because as a human, I get it after every long rest. But if I didn't use my one from yesterday and then I long rest and I get a new one in the morning, then I already have one. In which case, can I pass it along?
I think as soon as you have one, if you get one, if you already have one, the previous one is all immediately lost.
No,
Unless you give it to a player. Who lacks it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you can pass it along if you get one while you don't need it. But I'm wondering if that has a time limit. Like, am I supposed to lose it with the long rest? As a different rule. I'll look it up. You keep doing your thing. I'll look it up.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, here you are. Head out. You're on the Renowned Raider. It is starting to get a little darker, right? So this is as it is in the bright sun. We're kind of coming in here for a little bit lower. Excuse me. And it's starting to get a little darker as you're going. Anything you guys want to do as you're kind of heading out to the rough spot where you've seen the orb?
Agreed.
Okay.
Same here.
All right. Go ahead. And go ahead and you can see there's doors for a bathroom and entrances and exits and all that. So go ahead and head on out. And if each one who wants to keep eyes out, please give me perception checks. Yep, bow is the front. There's a glass thing there. So Seth kind of. Yep, you gotta go out the back.
Oh yeah, apparently if I already have inspiration and I get my daily from waking up in the morning, I can pass it on. Huh? There's nothing about losing it. Well, that only works if I didn't use mine yesterday, so we're kind of stockpiling. But yeah, cool. Hey
Okay.
Jason, you want an inspiration too? Give you my old one.
I mean, yeah, but I don't. Somebody else would probably get better use out of it than I would.
I
Oh, no,
And
actually,
Thornwick.
Thornwick needs one.
yeah.
Okay, get back to Thornwick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. If only it wasn't a save.
Yep. Okay. As you all are heading out, right, the ocean starts to get a little bit darker, and then we're getting there, and then about 7 or 8 o'clock at night, sun starts to set, right, and so you guys are now in darkness. I will have Seth have some light here, with his item here. Doo-doo-doo.
Question for DM.
Yes.
As it starts to get dark, roughly about the same time that we saw the orbs start to come up, maybe a little bit before, could I ritual cast detect magic?
You could, yeah. How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Yeah. As it starts to get dark, you can. After you finish casting it, it's up for the next 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes go by, and it's gone. But you ritually casted it, so it didn't take a spell slot. So,
Perfect.
but like, if you want to, then basically just keep doing that boop, 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 every so often.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. As you guys are going, what you notice is it was a cloudless day when you guys left. Nothing in the sky. But as you go, night falls, and then you kind of see some of the lights of the ship go on. The waves start to get a little choppier. You're out there. You're probably about 1.5 miles away from the port, and you see clouds have started to cover the horizon. It didn't.
With our perception checks, do we notice anything funky happening with like the water or anything like that?
It's definitely more choppy. The wind's picked up quite a bit. Anyone who's not used to the sea, you actually might start feeling a little sick to your stomach with some seasickness and stuff like that. But in the moment, it doesn't seem like it until then it starts to rain. And then now, Cecil, you're getting wet and cold out there. Seth is doing his best. He's kind of keeping it good as best he can. But then you all start to see, with your perceptions, shapes in the water of snakes going by. Right.
Do they
And
seem
now,
interested enough?
at first, no. It seems like they're just like, and they're like, you see like the tops of them in the first, 2 or 3 feet go by, and then you start to see there's more and more, and it starts to churn and churn as if there's dozens kind of like fighting for the water. And then after maybe like 5 minutes of, as you guys keep going towards this, where these kind of gatherings, you find a breaking point where there's less, and you see it looks like a spiral of snakes ahead of you and behind you, of just like the arms of snakes kind of making this pattern out in the ocean. It's very weird. But it's at that moment when some of the snakes realize, hey, there's a ship above us, and it's nighttime. Let's go have some fun. So, go ahead and we'll roll some initiative, please.
Ooh.
All right. Oh. All right.
Oh, I didn't have my token selected apparently.
And you
I
were a
was in the
DM. You
middle
should
of
know
clicking the
this.
button. I was in the middle of clicking the button.
You got to do it for your monsters as well. Actually, you can just push a giant button and roll the monsters at once.
Yeah, exactly. Now the DM has to fix it for me.
Yeah, payback's a bitch.
Now you're making me do it? Okay. So I have to select you. Update participant. What was your value?
21.
21. Okay. Ah. Okay. So initially, in this first sort of round, only a couple of snakes have come to the surface. So we're starting at the top. Queven, go ahead. They are on the map.
Wait, hold on. Can you guys see the snakes?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, real quick. Arn, do you have anything you would do if you were going first?
Nope.
No? Okay. I can
Eldritch
swap my
Blast.
if someone wants to go first, I can swap my initiative with them.
As I learned yesterday, fairy fire does not work in magic or water. So
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. Then for myself, I need to stay in the light. I can't see. So let me.
no, I'm back here, but like
Oh, are
I
we
can't see
actually-
any snakes.
Oh, I'm in the cabin. Oh.
Yeah. So you're inside the cabin, around like where the table is and stuff like that.
Was there a place to take a nap or anything, like a couch or something?
I mean, probably. Yeah. There's upstairs and downstairs, sort of like, places to like chill, sort of bits.
Sorry, real quick, just to ground myself. What was the inciting incident? Do I know I'm in combat? Is there an inciting incident here?
Basically, it's just the snakes have. Yeah. Yeah, the snakes are about, and Cecil's calling out like, "Hey, snakes are starting to attack," sort of thing.
Got it. Is there a way? Is there a door? Is there a way down? How do I get to Cecil?
You'd go backwards. Yep, out the back.
Out the back door and around.
Yep.
Ultimately. Yeah.
Thornwick, make a perception check. But Cecil, go ahead. Or, Queven, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna run. And
Yep.
yeah, Step of the Wind doesn't cost key points anymore. So I'll use my bonus action to dash. It costs a focus point if I want to dash and disengage as the same action. But if I just want to dash, it's free. So my speed is 40. 40, that's 80 as a double dash, and then I get another 40. Let me just dash here. Is it gonna go? There it goes. Did I hit the door? What am I doing? Oh, I need to go out again. I'm so confused. Is there a wall or something, Eric? I'm not understanding.
Yeah, you gotta go one more out. There's a wall right here. Yep. So there you go.
It's dark and I don't have dark vision, so.
Yep.
This whole region.
Do you want to?
Region right here is...
You do have a flashlight. You'd be able to turn on light for yourself if you want to.
No, as long as I can hug the wall and go.
Okay. Yeah.
Or was it? Why can't I just arbitrarily measure anymore? That's really annoying. That's not Eric. That's Foundry problem. But okay. What the hell? Okay, 50. I am fucking hell. I'm at 80. There we go. Now
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go another 40 with my bonus action. Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and I'm out. Got it.
All right.
I'm done.
Next is Lorna.
Yay. So we are gonna run out. But not make it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go ahead and use my action to dash.
Lord, she coming.
Oh, I'm
There's
stuck.
probably a wall there. Yep, you have to go out one more.
Alright, that's my movement. And my
Okay.
turn.
All right. Thornwick,
Okay. Well,
you
seeing as
just saw, Queven and Lorna move, but that's about it.
Oh dear. No, I don't
We're
see.
coming, Cecil. Here I go.
I don't
We're
see
coming.
any snakes over
Here I
on this
go.
side, right, Eric?
Nope, you don't.
All right. I'll use my bonus action to, or I'll use my action to dash. Oh. Okay, I see. Let's see. Neat. I will. Where the hell is? You were out here earlier. Where'd you go, Cecil? Oh, you're blocked
There's
by
a
the
wall in
corner,
the way.
so yeah. I can't give you a bardic inspiration, so I'll just end my turn there.
All right.
Whatever.
All right.
Damn.
Cecil, it's your turn. Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm just paying attention to where he's going.
19 will hit. Oh, 11.
Nice.
All right. Okay. All right. After that, it's the snake's turn. So we're gonna go. You can see it, and then kind of climbs up here, gets up onto the thing. This one comes up here, and Cecil, it did not like that. So let's go ahead and we'll make a normal attack here. Ooh, that's a 6. That does not hit you. Alrighty. But that's about it. This snake is kind of there. What you guys then notice as you're kind of talking some more, there's a couple more pop up. Reach up to the surface. Okay. Alrighty. Next in combat is Arn.
Alright, I guess I'm going to head upstairs.
There is no like second map for you. So
It's like a viewing deck, right?
normally yes, but I don't have a thing for you.
That's fine.
So
I'll
be
put the feet on it again. I just want to make sure I wasn't heading to another room.
Yep.
So there's 30,
yeah,
and then
Yeah, it'd probably take you your full like 60 feet to get
Yeah.
to the door and then up the thing. So
I guess I can't
and
go through
then-
that door.
yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well, like that's like the bathroom. That's there. So
Yep.
like if you just kind of basically put yourself roughly there-ish, and you're about 10, 15 feet up, and now you have a kind of a 360 view. Normally, I can't give that to you because of the walls of how it's drawn, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
But that was.
I'll watch
was
it
your
through.
action.
And action move. That's it.
Okay.
Don't have any bonus action stuff right now.
All right. In round 2, Weaving.
All right, I can just barely make out a snake coming up on Arn, so I'm going to.
There's no
Oh,
stake
no, wait,
on me.
there's one to my left. Ah, you're not Arn. Why do you both shave the sides of your head? Okay.
I only shave half my head.
I'm gonna start moving forward to go help out Cecil, but on my way there, I'm gonna focus the chi in the palm of my hand and cast Starry Wisp at the one north of me. This one.
Okay.
It's a druid cantrip I got from the feet.
All right. What was that? Oh.
So it's a ranged attack, a 22 to hit. On a hit, they
Hit.
take some radiant damage and emit dim light for 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
They take 1 radiant damage.
Amazing.
Okay. And this one, forgive me, light, dim feet, 10 feet. Dink.
10 foot dim light for 1 turn, so until my next turn, basically. Until the end of my next turn. They emit the light, and they can't benefit from being invisible if that comes up.
Gotcha.
Other than that, I'm going to just run forward and punch a snake.
Do it.
With my bonus action. And that will be... Where's my bonus action? Unarmed strike. Yeah, 24 to hit.
Hits.
And the damage is 5 bludgeoning.
Oh, just enough. Boop. And as you hit it, it kind of falls off the side of the ship, and you actually see the ship slowly like list up a little bit because like the 2 snakes on it added their weight, and so now it's slightly listing a bit to port, so a bit to the left-hand side because there's another snake that's adding some weight to it. It's a little bit odd.
All right. Cecil, call it out. I'm going to go get up in the snake's face. Should I stand between you and the one in the water, or go run up on this guy that I shot? Who do you want to sneak attack? I'm going to go adjacent to somebody. Well, there's getting between you and the water. North one? Got it.
All right.
Cool. Done. All done.
Cool. Lorna.
Sweet. We're gonna run forward.
Move those little legs.
Trying. Let's see. Damn. Well, I'm just gonna also spend my action to dash, because I am outside throwing range to hit anything. So, cool. Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Kind of moving next in turn. It's Thornwick.
Okay, quick question for you. Clearly the snakes are up here and they're behaving in a specific way. Do we see the orb?
You do not.
Okay, cool. In that case, what I will do is I will pull out my sick loot and I'm gonna strum it really high pitched and I'm gonna mind sliver the one that's next to Strix. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, you want to guess what that value is?
Fuck yes!
I'll say, isn't it a -5? We did one last session.
yeah, it's
Fuck
terrible.
yeah! So it'll take 2 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action. Let me measure this real quick. Yeah. Bonus action, I will hit another note, and I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Cecil. One thing about Bardic Inspirations, you have 2 options. You can use defense or offense. If you're hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the result to your AC. Or, immediately after you hit a target with an attack roll, you can roll the die and add it to the damage.
That's on top of normal Bardic Inspiration uses.
Yeah.
It's her subclass adding things to the inspiration. But so there's quite a few rolls you can add it to.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. We go next into combat. Cecil. Okay. On which, can you ping the one you were wanting to shoot? Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, I might have missed it. It's all good. All right. I think that's a 17 to hit. So go ahead and roll damage. All right. Boom. All right. Okay. It's now the Snaky Snake's turn. So, this one you just shot. Not happy with you. And then this one, boom, boom, boom. All these snakes coming on board. Wait, one thing you do notice, they've thankfully evened out. There's about 2 on the right, 2 on the left, but they are making the front very front heavy. Like the bow is struggling to get over waves now. So, but we'll go ahead. We'll make a bite first against Strix. That's a 24 for
Good heavens.
critical. All right.
Yep.
Ah.
That is 17 damage.
Can I hold? I'm looking at my spells. Sorry, still new to the bard. Did I take it? I
Silvery bar.
took it. Silvery barbs.
Okay. So I get to roll another attack and then take the lower, this new
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
A 10, which does not hit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'll take my.
And I'll give Strix the advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Then the other one right next to you, while that one was trying to bite you, this one will try to constrict you. So.
Nice.
That one's an 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you have the grappled condition.
I'm
They probably will.
gonna use my reaction for deflect attacks. This probably won't stop me getting grappled, but it might deflect the damage.
Okay.
See, when an attack hits me and the damage is bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, I can use a reaction to reduce the damage by D10 plus my level.
Hmm.
So.
So yeah.
So
As long as you roll a
D10
2 or higher.
Oh, D10 plus Dex mod plus level. So D10 plus 6, basically.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So. Okay.
I'm not going to spend the key point to redirect the damage, but it does block it, so it deflects it.
So, you do push it away enough as it comes in that it doesn't actually hurt you as it squeezes in, but it does still wrap you up. I'm gonna say, and still have
Sure.
you grappled.
Absolutely.
Cool. Then this one is also going to try to constrict against Cecil. So that's a 17, Cecil. Your AC is a 13. Yep. Okay. So damage for that bad boy is 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled. Okay. And then this snake is going to just go ahead and do a little bitey bite on our dear, lovely dwarf lady. 12 versus AC, though.
No.
Okay. Excellent. So then we'll go. That is all the snakes. And you notice no additional snakes this round. Arn, your turn.
All right. Hearing commotion straight ahead for me, I'm just going to move up to the front edge of that so I can see everything. And we'll take aim at the one that's down there.
Yeah, so this one has Strixqueven wrapped up, and this one has Cecil wrapped up.
Yeah, we'll go with this one here.
I'm sorry, Eric. Can you point again? Which one has me as Strix?
The further one. Yep.
Got it.
Stupid snakes and their deck saves.
On the plus side, they don't have a ton of HP, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was looking at. I was like, do I do something there? I saw it was a deck save. I was like, never mind. Fine. Eldritch Blast, go.
19 will hit. Yeah, dead on. So this one will go to 0. And then let's go upstairs.
I got you.
As this one,
And I'll yell at him, throw this one overboard. We're dipping too low in the front.
Cecil looks at the snake that's like 3 times his length, and he's like, "Yeah, cool."
You only have to
There
move
was a-
part of it. It'll pull the rest of itself over.
yeah, there was enough of its body still in the water that it just fell off itself. So, yeah, man.
That's it. That's all.
All right, cool. Then we go to Strixqueven. What you got, buddy?
Oh, he's got me. Okay, Cecil, I got him distracted. Take him out.
I got him on the ropes.
Anyway, I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch the one on the right, the one that's been. That's
Gut punch.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Right, unarmed strike. That's a 16 on AC.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. I think I'm gonna put a focus point and do the Hand of Harm. So here's normal bludgeoning damage is Haya, and then Hand of Harm. Focus point add necrotic damage equal to a roll plus the wisdom mod. So
Snake is
9
very
necrotic
dead.
damage.
The snake just explodes. Like,
I can only do that once a turn.
Okay.
But-
As it dies, it releases you. It does start to slip into the water, and you
Oh, no.
are kind of tangled in with. Give me a dexterity saving throw to get climb back up.
don't forget you have advantage.
I do. Oh, I do. Oh, that would have been on the attack roll.
Yeah,
Next,
on the-
next.
Shame.
22.
Wait, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
So then that one goes
Um,
off.
And Hand of Harm, I don't believe takes an action. No, it doesn't. It's just when I hit, I can add it. It's an add-on. Okay, cool. So, oh, actually, that would. It's kind of like a smite. Actually, it can add to a crit. Anyway, doesn't matter. I do have a bonus action, so I'll just, I don't know, punch this snake once.
Okay.
I can't add extra damage again, but not one. Cool.
Slides around you. All right. Anything more for you?
That's me. Nope. I think I'm gonna stay put. Actually, I'm gonna.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Lorna, your turn.
Oh, and now that my turn's over, he's no longer emitting light.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, helping remember triggers.
Lots of them going on.
Yeah.
You are now in the darkness, and you struggle to see. Actually, that will be important if when we get back to your turn, if you're still in darkness, you'll have disadvantage on those punches. Okay.
Trix, what you gonna do? I'm attacking the darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My old enemy.
Alright.
What do you mean?
Lorna, your turn.
Cool. Bonus action. I would like to rage.
Okay.
Say it again.
Just-
Wow, I don't know why. Nobody
Amazing.
needs to read rage. Hello. I'm trying to find where last time it let me click on the button and then it like activated my rage and then it did all the calculating for me. Cause that was really
I'm
nice.
too dependent on
Was that-
technology.
Was that in D&D Beyond, or was that in Foundry?
It was in D&D Beyond. Cause I don't use Foundry for rolling stuff like that. Whatever, doesn't matter. I'll just try and remember.
Just add 2 to your damage when you roll it.
Yeah.
For now.
I'm gonna smack the snake in front of me.
Okay. Now you can do Reckless if you wanted to, and get advantage.
That's okay. I already rolled and I missed.
Okay.
All right, real quick, Katie, on your character sheet, go to features and traits, and
Yep.
scroll down until you find the rage feature. Actually, it might be at the top. But
Yep.
when you click on the rage feature, does it give you a sidebar that pops out? Is there an activate rage button on the pop out?
Yes, so at the bottom it says option activate rage, and you click it, and then nothing happens. There's no button that says like activate or use now or anything like that.
Go, rage, go.
It doesn't like add the bonus damage to your attacks or anything. Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Alrighty. Thornwick, as you're kind of sitting there, you notice then off into the waves, what looks to be like a fishy human person pop out.
Oh.
They have what looks to be like a harpoon in their hand. They
Uh-huh.
cock back and chuck it right at you.
Ah! Oh, thank God.
Ooh. Darn. All right. Well, here's a good thing. They get to make 2 attacks. So here's another secondary
Ah!
harpoon attack.
Salt got in my eye.
All right.
That's a miss.
That's another miss. Okay. But he's out there in the waves with you, kind of like, going along with it, with the ship. And you guys looking inside, you do see Seth like freaking out as all these snakes are kind of starting to climb on him.
Oh, good heavens.
Lorna, you also see one show up, and this will also make a harpoon attack on you.
That
That's
misses.
an 8. And then 26.
Oh. Well, good thing
Oh,
I'm
God.
raging.
Okay. So that's
Oh.
17 damage for your rage reduced by half.
Okay.
So that'd be 8. But you are also then pulled 15 feet into the water.
Oh, no!
And you see Lorna drop like a rock, and she starts to sink.
Ooh.
Why am I sinking?
That was a 4E thing.
Why am I sinking? I'm not.
You are wearing
armor.
very heavy armor. Oh, yes.
No,
that's
I'm
right, you're
not.
wearing heavy armor. So, well, fair
Fuck
enough.
out of here! I ain't wearing armor.
But he does come up to you.
She's
I forgot,
raging.
you're
She's
not-
like, I'm
you're
not
paladin.
supposed to sink.
That's what you
But
was
it does come
thinking
up to you,
about.
and it is basically starting to grab at you. Yeah. Alrighty. Cool.
I
And
see.
then we'll turn that visibility on. We'll then go to Thornwick. Hi, it's your turn.
Hi. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Homeboy. We're gonna
Out
dissonant
here?
whispers. Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Alright. He succeeds, so he'll still take half damage.
Okay, dokie.
Let's
So
see.
we'll take 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the secret?
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm gonna shimmy my way over this way. and
Shimmy,
take
shimmy,
my
shay.
chances with the snake.
Okay. Then we'll go to, I guess, any other actions for you?
Oh, hey, Thornwick. How you doing?
Let me just go ahead and I'll bardic. Fuck. How far away is she? I can see her still. Aw, shit. She's 70 feet away. Yeah. Yeah.
What you looking at, Thornwick? What's in that direction?
I'm gonna bardic Strix. Strix, you have a bardic inspiration.
Oh, neat.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next is Cecil. I think so. You can see both of them. Yeah, you can see them. They might be tough to hit because you're at the bow of a ship that is bouncing a little bit, and they're off on each side, so that they might have a little bit of cover from you, from just the range that you're trying to shoot at. Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Heroic inspiration.
Yep.
Or did you
bardic.
use your bardic inspiration?
D6.
And I threw in chat, bardic inspiration has changed slightly from the old bard. It's now reactive. You can use it when you fail a d20 instead of proactively putting it in.
Okay.
Just type RD6 or /RD6.
So I will say your 14 did not fail, so you do not have to use the bardic inspiration. So it will hit with the 14 because since it's reactive.
Now you can react to add the d6 if you want to add it to your damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6. /R space d6.
Amazing. So inspired.
Okay. All right. It's the snake's turns. So first, what we're gonna do is this snake is gonna drop off, and it's actually gonna try and wrap up Lorna here. So there's a 23
Oh
hit.
no, they're intelligent.
Yeah.
Okay. Thankfully, you're raging, so you get to cut this in half. You only take 5 damage. But then now it starts to sink, and it starts to swim down, and it's dragging you with it. So these guys, what's the? So I go -15. And you go, ooh, that's probably not. I'll undo that. because that's a 0. I'm just gonna move you guys out here a little bit. And take you. Can I not move your guys' tokens? Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is real weird. But yeah, this snake starts to. Now this is technically straight down. So to most of you, Lorna and this snake disappear from view. If Arn came over, he might be able to see it. But yeah, and Lorna, effectively, you might be able to get out, but you are going into a mass of snakes, and you are struggling to breathe. Okay. Arn, your turn.
All right. Well, having heard commotion on the other side of the ship, come over here. And you say I see the
So
one out
you
there.
are probably the last person who can see. Yeah, you can see the snake. He is gonna have 3/4 cover because he's like 15 feet through the water, and it's tough to kind of see him through that. This guy is up on the surface.
Do I know which one took the person under? I don't think I know which one took the one underwater.
You don't see Lorna right now. That's all you can say.
Can't, like, it's all dark, so can you slide me just over one square so I can see what's over there?
Yeah, I don't know if I can just pick you up and move you. Do I have to like just delete them and pull them back, or is there a way I can like hold the control and pull them across the wall, Nathan?
Who?
Arn? Yeah.
Well, I mean, just move it. Like,
Well,
just
I
grab
can't- I
the
can't-
token and move it.
I can't just pick him up and move him. It acts like I'm trying to walk through the wall.
Oh, weird.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
That's not normal. DM.
Well-
Here, can somebody just post a screenshot of what's over in this area for me?
We'll just move you and just take you around so that you're sitting on the edge.
Okay, so
So
alright,
that.
so you said this one's on the top of the water and that one's under the water?
Yep. And so the one that's under the water is going to have 3/4 cover.
And that's if I'm making a ranged spell attack, but if I'm not...
What is the ghost?
I skipped this snake's turn a little too early. That's all right. I'll have
Well,
him go after.
No, you
Arn.
go. You go and do it. You can go and do it.
What you're thinking?
Yeah.
All right. So then, Thornwick, thank you for coming within range. This snake
Okay.
would like to do a straight attack on you. That's
This
6 though, so doesn't work. So yeah, back to Arn.
missed, you slimy bitch.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
I guess you can turn the token ghost.
Hmm.
Like, or
So-
to make it invisible and then drag it.
Oh. Alright.
I'm still looking into it though, because that takes away Jason's ability to see his character.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the guy sitting here on top of the water, right here.
Yep.
I am going to do Sorcerous Burst on him,
Okay.
and it's going to be lightning damage. $11 versus AC.
That is a miss.
I think you
Okay.
do have the heroic. Yeah.
Nope.
Or no, I took it. Never mind.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Right.
It's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. Excellent. As you all are starting to struggle, going through, you all hear a roar and a surge of water, like the stern of the ship lifts as what looks like a massive enemy sails into the side here. And you actually all look up, and then I will turn on the lights here briefly, because a massive orb is now hanging above you all.
Ah,
Hey, we found it.
we found it.
Is it shedding light?
Now it
Ah.
is. Yeah. So, and this massive sea snake has what looks to be a massive orb, like embedded into its skull. And its eyes, similar to the rest of the snakes, very glazed over, like tough to see. It just roars loudly, opens its mouth, and you see an entire ice breath cover the back half of the ship. It stops the engines cold, jerks you guys around a little bit as like what looks to be chunks of the ship just tear away. And are just
no.
kind of crippled. And then that's kind of its action, and it just sits there menacingly. After it does that, starts to look to the rest of you. Strixhaven.
Where?
Here.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh,
My
thank
bad.
you.
I started it, but did not turn the thing on.
Yeah. Put it back there. I thought it was so big that it was off screen.
No, it wasn't gonna be that mean to it.
And the glowing orb is on the snake's head?
Like basically on the snake's head. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank
How
you.
tall is the snake?
It's about there's about 50 feet of it above the water.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, someone throw me the Blades of Chaos. Let's go. Okay.
What's up, Kratos?
That thought crossed my mind.
Okay,
Okay.
so I don't know shit about Lorna. I just have a snake in front of me. I guess I'll just punch the snake in front of me, and then I don't know, make a dash for the big one. See how it works. Let's see how it goes. Punch snake.
Catapult
17
off
AC
snake you punch.
They'll hit.
with 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And let's do a bonus action unarmed strike. 14 to armor class.
That will hit.
Alright, do I want to add the... No, I'm not going to do that.
That will kill it. No.
Oh, does
think
it?
that's
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yep.
Catapult off it.
That was an action and a bonus. Okay, so I still got 40 feet. Yeah. Do I see Arn anywhere? Oh, you know
You'll
what,
see him
never mind,
up.
I don't want him.
Okay.
I'm on the roof.
Oh, you're on the roof. Okay, then.
Yeah, he's up here on the roof.
Okay. Yeah. Ah, there's a guy out there. Cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
pass turn.
That's the one who threw a spear at
Okay.
me.
Lorna,
Who did a what?
you are current harpoon. That's the one that
I-
threw a harpoon at Thornwick.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Lorna, you are
I didn't see
currently
anything.
sinking beneath the waves. This snake has now kind of joined a large mass of other snakes that are kind of all swimming in this formation. You can attempt to wiggle out, but there's like 5 other snakes right around you. They're not biting you right now, but they are sort of swimming downwards.
I would like to break out of my hold.
Okay. You can either do an athletics or an acrobatics.
I will do athletics, and I have advantage since I am raging.
Okay.
I think this is a good situation to be raging in. Perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna say this one, yeah, can't even compete. You're out, but you are like 20 feet down, and then you are surrounded by other snakes. So you can try. You can swim parts of the way up. They're gonna start doing attacks on you as you swim away from them, though.
That's fine. I start swimming.
Okay. So 5 constricts will come in. Or excuse me.
You can do
yeah,
it.
no, 5. So the first one will miss. Second one should hit you.
Fucker.
All right, that's 8 damage reduced to 4. And then you're restrained again by this other one, and then you're just kind of going with the flow. And then basically kind of keeping up with this, you'll break free. They're just surrounded by so many that they re-grab you and re-drag you down, and you guys go off the map.
Sorry.
Cool.
All right. The Marrow's turn. This one
Hard to
here.
starboard.
Sees that Strixquaven is there. Cocks back his arm.
sprinting towards the big guy.
Yep. He's like, respect. But here's a harpoon. So. 8.
Oh.
But then second attack, the 26.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. All right. We'll do another attack. How many things are you burdened right now?
I have one more level 1 spell left.
Okay.
Is that the spell that makes her roll a 10?
Yep. I'll give the advantage to Strix again.
All right.
Don't waste
But
it.
then the other Marrow will swim a bit closer, so he's within range of Arn, and he's going to do the same thing. So he's going to throw an attack. An 18 to hit you, Arn. I'll give you a half cover, so add 2 to your AC.
I think his AC is like a 12.
Okay. Jason, you hearing us?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 18 to hit you.
What's your...
Okay.
That hits me. Sorry, I thought you were attacking.
Yep, talking to you.
Yeah, I've got a 12.
Okay. So yeah, and half cover would bring you up to a 14. So yeah, so he hits you with the harpoon, drags you, and basically he pulls you over the side and drags you into the water with him. And then his secondary attack is to then go ahead and claw you with the grapple. Let's go in here and go claw. Wow. Okay.
I need you to stop it.
I.
I know.
All right, I've got a plan.
Okay, so that's 13 damage to you.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Okay. Grabs you, puts his hand over your mouth, shoves you into the water.
I did have a
and
plan
then-
if I survived.
And Cecil, you see Arn get yanked off the side, and then just get smacked and knocked under the water briefly, and then you don't see Arn anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You yell that out
Um,
so that we know.
Yelling's a free action.
'Cause
Oh, shit.
As you guys are kind of
Second.
in there.
I didn't.
Thornwick, it's your turn.
Good heavens. Okay. Well, how close do I want to? Well, I feel like it doesn't matter how close I get. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah,
Make
give me a
yourself
wisdom
advantage.
save.
You said you just turn him into a cable stick.
Give me a wisdom saving throw from the mirror that just smacked our guy.
All right. Wisdom. 17.
Stop it, Eric.
He's got.
I
30
do not
minutes,
control
fine.
this.
Fuck. Anyway, take this.
Okay. So 13 reduced by half, so it goes to 6. Okay.
Alright. Bonus action dodge. This is bullshit. Okay.
I don't think you can do that as a
I
bug.
can't. I can't.
Okay. Cecil, it's your turn. You can. He's like kind of off the edge. Like if you take a couple steps closer, you'll see. He'll like lose the cover. You can either steady aim and give him half cover, or you can move and take away the half cover. Okay. That's fair. Thirty 20 would hit. Okay. All right. There you go.
It's still a shit deal.
Okay. And then from the front of the bow, you see another bloop, pop his head up.
Oh!
And seeing as you just shot his buddy, he's not very happy with that. So he's gonna harpoon you. 15? Okay.
Don't you still have that bardic? Or did you add it to something?
No.
Okay. So
You,
damage.
you tried to use it earlier because it was a 14, but Eric's like that wasn't a fail, right? Or did you?
That wasn't a fail. So yeah, you could still use it if you want to.
Add it to your AC.
So roll a d6. So and that lasts until like the start of your next round or start of your next turn or something like that.
Against that attack.
It's just that attack.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll start again. Here's another one. That one's a 23.
Oh.
Eric!
No death save?
No. This is just the hit. So
No.
normal.
Oh, you're still
No,
distinct,
you
sorry.
can breathe underwater. You're fine.
Yep. So that's 13 points of damage. And then you are pulled 15 feet. Where then, he does not have his secondary action to try to do stuff. So he pulls you off. Alright. After that, you go up to the big sea serpent.
He shoots a harpoon.
That is very
Do I not need to
intimidating.
roll a death saving throw?
Nope, you don't.
Now that-
You
Like,
are
I'm
not. You are
legitimately
knocked
below
unconscious.
0.
Well, he intentionally did a non-lethal one on you, so you do not have.
You
to
never
roll this.
declared it, so I was under the assumption I was.
Oh,
Drowning.
apologies.
Well, no.
Uh,
I was impaled through with the harpoon. There is blood coming out.
No need to roll a
Well, you-
save. There's no saving you.
No, you're fine.
That tracks.
This massive snake comes up. It seems to basically ignore you, Strix. It's kind of just starts to like launch itself over the top of the ship, and you actually see 50 feet go over, comes and dives its head underneath, and it starts to crush the ship. Right.
Jesus. There's not enough gold in the
Alright.
world.
Right? And we'll go ahead and we'll just roll the damage. Because he is a siege monster, he does double damage. So I'm just gonna roll this as a critical. So that's 55 damage to this center section of the ship. So it'll just kind of crush right in front of you. He's right next to you.
No.
Did that kill the doctor?
No, the doctor's still in, and actually, Queven and Thornwick, you can see him. He is freaking out. It's crushing like the upper superstructure of his ship. He is, but like you see him, like he pulls out like a window breaking glass thing, and is starting to like break at the glass in the front because he's trying to get out of there because he's about to be crushed alive too. Okay.
Maybe if I punch the snake hard enough.
Queven, your turn.
So his head is gone. He wrapped around and now
He's starting to wrap around, and you just hear it start to crunch, crunch, crunch. So it's just a segment of its body that's above the water right now. And actually, because he did that and his head's gone, we'll go ahead and turn the darkness back up.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and stab it into his side.
All right, go ahead. I'll even give you advantage. It's hard to miss.
I have advantage from her last spell.
Oh, fair. Both work.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's a monk weapon, so I get to just treat it like a monk attack. Cool. 21 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Can't see that guy in the water anymore. That means... Yeah, fuck it. I'll throw a focus point into that and do the extra necrotic. Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Where is that? There it is. Boom. 5 necrotic damage, and then I'll bonus action unarmed strike because I ain't got anything better to do. I'm on a ship that's going down. 15 DC.
That misses.
Unless you wanted me to advantage against these enormous. But
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
I'm still
do
trying to
advantage.
get through his scales.
Yeah. It's a very hard scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dagger works, but my fist is like ah ha ha ha.
Yeah, you punch it, and it's like it feels extremely rough and rigid, almost like. And actually, while you're here, go ahead, give me like a nature check or an animal handling check.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you know what? Animal handling is +3. Let's call it a 6.
Okay.
It's
As
a
you're kind
5.
of going
I don't
through
care.
it, you punched it, and there's like, you don't know the physiology of deep sea snakes, but that felt really hard and very, very tough for skin and scale. Right. It is now Lorna, who is incapacitated and knocked out. The Marrow's turn. Let's start with the one up here. He hasn't had luck yet. We'll see if he can make his record better. He's also gonna
It's his
try
first
to
day on the job. It's fine.
That's a 23 to hit, finally.
23 will hit.
Okay.
I'll probably deflect attack, but we'll let it happen.
Okay. 15 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna deflect some of that with a reaction. See what happens.
That's fair. Okay.
It is. I deflect 4 of the damage. Cool.
Okay.
It's 11.
Go ahead and take 11.
Cool.
And then you are pulled 15 feet into the water. Which is conveniently right next to him, and then he then tries to hit you with a claw. That's only a 12, though. I'm just trying
no.
to kind of get you the thing. But you're there, trying to happen. And then after that, Thornwick. Oh, excuse me. The other Marrow is gonna go for you.
Yeah, I figured.
14 for Stacy.
That's my AC. Fuck.
So that's 10 points of damage. And you are pulled 15 feet into the water. So all of you have now been removed from this now sinking ship. Then we'll go ahead and we'll do the claw here too. Ooh, that one misses. But
Can I
like,
not
yeah,
do my last silvery barbs on that? Or no?
Oh, excuse me. If you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, I might as well.
I'll take these claw away. do a regular attack. 8. So his first attack will miss.
He missed.
We'll delete this one.
I'm gonna give myself
he'll-
advantage.
Okay. We'll do a normal attack. That's a 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So same thing, 10 damage, pull you in the water. And we can keep going. Thornwick, you do hear the glass shatter, and you hear Seth like scream and shout as he's diving out. But the rest of you're sitting there struggling one-on-one with aquatic creatures, who then
I have a
have
question.
backup next. What's up?
No struggle here.
I'm in the water.
Mhm.
Do I see the big glowing orb underwater?
You do now. It's like once you stick your head underneath, yeah.
How far away is it?
Well, yeah, probably about 30 feet away. 30,
I'm
40.
gonna. This is fucking Hail Mary. I don't know. On my turn, I'm gonna cast Shatter where I see the orb.
Okay. Remind me of Shadow.
So it is a con save, which he'll probably just sneeze and it'll be fine. But he does, let's see, thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. A construct has disadvantage. Non-magical objects that aren't worn or carried also take damage in the spell's area.
It also has a verbal component.
She's at the surface of the water, though. So
Oh,
I
is
can
she?
say, like,
Yeah.
she could take a breath, put her face in, say it as she sees it. Right. But you said a con save, so go ahead
Yeah.
and roll that one. So that's a 22.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, you're still gonna take half, fucker.
It's not a construct. But wild if it was a construct.
It is wearing the orb. And that's where I aimed the orb.
You dealt 150 damage to it.
Good.
No, that was, I mistyped. That's the other thing, is I don't like it flashing up those numbers. We might have to edit those. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. But we can keep rolling these, but you guys are kind of just going to be overrun with this stuff. But most of you will be knocked out in the process of this. And then, as we get down here, we'll go ahead and drop everybody into our next scene.
No, the yacht. How am I
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to afford a
It-
yacht?
It is fucked. Boom, boom.
I'm not paying
Good
for
thing I
that
never
either.
gave anybody any money.
You're the one that rented a yacht.
I did not.
It was all I could find.
I feel like you
Alright.
bought the first thing you found.
Cool. We'll go ahead and we'll end
I mean-
our encounter. And you all wake up in
It's a bard.
a
What do you expect?
damp, cold, wet, sort of dungeon-like cell. And you have like a stone door in front of you.
Smart founders know
Don't like that.
Is it?
Um,
Is there light?
There is.
Long rest, short
Alright,
rest.
do you
What
guys
is this? Because I had 0 hit points.
go ahead and give yourselves all long rest. None of you have your equipment. You just have your regular clothes on.
I'm naked. No, I'm joking.
Did they take my
Yeah.
mask?
Sure. Yes.
MCP.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun.
All right.
There we
But yeah,
go.
you are here. So yeah, you're no longer dead. You're no longer incapacitated. One thing you notice, like the light that you see actually isn't from the anything that's like a sconce on the wall or something like that. As you look up, the walls of this cell are about 30 feet high, of like slick, watery, like rough-hewn rock. you can't really get a grip on. But then as you look further up, you see what looks to be like almost a shield, kind of just hovering over you.
Like horizontal.
Like it's like almost like a dome over top.
Real quick, Thornwick is going to check her boot. Like she has like tall boots. Did they take the flute out of there?
The flute?
Yeah.
Yes. You basically all you have on you is your clothing.
They checked my shoes?
Yeah, man.
I feel violated.
I'm just gonna check the door.
Okay. Go ahead.
Locked.
Yeah. As you are in there, you do hear like some scraping, some walking. A man sort of like almost like crying or grunting. As then the door briefly opens to what looks like another man throwing a fisherman in here with you. If
I
can
want to
put-
so bad.
Then he
So?
closes the door. It's
the
not.
door's
It's
open.
not set.
I almost Eldritch Blast him when that door was open.
I would like to use my tremor sense.
Can we see through the door while it's closed?
No, it's like a fully stone door.
Yeah, well, sure.
That's like on hinges. No. But you do hear over the top. You kind of get the sense of like there's no roof to this at all. But like this guy, he's heavily beaten. Like multiple bites are on him, as if either he was being used for feeding or something like that. And he's just like thrown into the corner, and then is kind of left there.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to tend to him.
Yeah, while Strix is doing that, Thornwick will go over and see if she can get him to talk to her.
It's been days since I saw other survivors. They mostly kill the ones who come down here.
Do you know where we are?
No clue. I was on a shipping vessel, and then they attacked us in the night.
What were they doing to you out there?
Snakes. They were feeding bloodletting for some sort of ritual. As he sees like he's holding on to like maybe either a stab wound onto his side where maybe he had been like ritually bloodlet out, like kind of like a stuck pig, and then like, most of the bites have been concentrated either on his like lower legs or on like his forearms, as if like was forced to offer up that limb and it was bit.
I'm gonna, if I can, use a key point in my hand of healing as a mercy
Mhm.
book, and just
Okay.
I was.
inject him with some HP. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
hey! Before you do this,
Yeah.
Nathan, how many points do you have?
I get 3 per day. I get my
Okay.
level per day.
Then let me do this one. Because I get 4 healings that I can.
Oh, do you like
Yeah.
subclass features?
Healing Light. You gain the
Okay.
ability to channel celestial energy to heal the wounds and have a pool of 4d6 to fuel this healing. So I would
Wow.
like to use
Yeah.
one of those.
Please.
One of
Those are
those.
Can I, while they're healing this guy up, can I ritual cast detect magic?
You can. Okay.
Oh,
Or-
sorry. Oh,
You can let the dwarf do her tremor sense, and I can tell you where creatures are.
Okay. Yeah, give me a second. I need to go look up what dwarf tremor sense is.
I'll send it to you. 1 second.
All right, if you got it, please and thank you. Ooh,
Oh,
excuse me.
if you get him on short rest, then maybe you're better off from you.
Yeah, I was mistaken. I thought it was prolonged rest, but I was confused. I was mentally conflating it with Bardic Inspiration or Barbarian Rages, but no, apparently they're short rest.
Yeah, then I will let you have it since it's short rest. It just makes technically more sense.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
One.
Back to plan A.
Yeah,
Alright.
I figured I have 4, you have 3. I can spin one. We're both at 3.
Now a local tax expert will do your
All
taxes
right.
for 150
He goes, and he's kind of like breathing pretty heavily and that sort of stuff.
Breathe
right.
through the pain.
Okay. All right.
Has any magic been detected?
What's the range? Is 30 feet on detect magic?
It is, yes, 30 feet.
And
No. The walls of stone are too thick to let it pass through, and then the dome, whatever it is like probably another like 40 or 50 feet above the 30 feet of stone. So it would be whether the dome is magical or something else is beyond your range to tell.
Neat.
Okay.
great. I'm going to take this time. So at the end of either a short or long rest, I can conjure forth my Book of Shadows. I would like to conjure forth my Book of Shadows to restore all my spells that I had.
Okay. And you guys can get the effects of a long rest. So go ahead and be like full health of everything without that. So
How's it going with detect tremors over there?
as she's kind of listening in, you do tell the fading footsteps of a cultist looking person, the guy that opened the door. But then right outside your door, you kind of feel like almost if something's sliding around in a circle.
Ugh. How you doing over there, Lorna?
Yes, I share it all.
Eric, if you right click on the character and go to their vision, you can give them the ability to have tremor sense.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I don't know how that works, so you get to
so
experiment.
click on their token, hit the gear, and go to vision.
well, it's not letting me get the gear on you guys right now for some reason.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. How do you get your psychic blades? Like, can you conjure them separately? I don't know if your blades are going to be the right shape to go into it. Right. The door, the stone door, has very oddball sort of looking things. And as you guys kind of sit here and look at it, there's not really a good way to like pick it from the inside. It looks like you're thrown in here. It's almost like an oubliette of either you're forgotten or you have to be let out from the other side. But alrighty. But as you put the healing into this like fisherman-looking guy, his breathing steadies. He's like, "Thank you, kind stranger. That's very nice of you." His bleeding is mostly stopped, and he's kind of breathing through the pain. And it looks like he'll survive. And then he says,
First,
Usually-
real quick, just to make sure you were healing you up right, what did these wounds to you? Was it a creature? Was it a weapon?
the bite marks were some more snakes, but the wound on my side," and he lifts up his hand, and you see it like a healing sort of puncture wound comes from. He said a knife did that to him, as if he was like strung up, and then like they punctured his side to let the blood run out.
I'm gonna ask a couple probing questions just to figure out if I think he's been poisoned, and if
Gotcha.
we might be on a timeline to get him the anti-venom from our bag.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you want any checks for that, but I want to try and figure out if he has been poisoned. And then I'll let him
As
talk.
as he talks to you, it sounds like the poison. They weren't trying to inject poison; they were just trying to bite him and like bloodlet him almost.
Oh, more of a leeching. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Or draining or whatever, sampling. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Cool. Well,
You can try.
I believe in you.
As you kind of are moving around, a lot of this either feels like it was rough hewn of the rock that existed, and then they just like carved out little bits here or there to kind of roughly shape it. The door itself, though, is finely worked. It'd be on par with any dwarven craftsmanship. Um, you find the seams where the door would be. It looks like it can let air or water pass in and out through just that very thin crack. But that's kind of it. Um, there is though, like water trickling down the sides um, uh, of the holding pen. So you could maybe like try and maybe dig your way into some of those holes and like maybe try and climb over the top. It would be very difficult. You'd probably have to like do the Cusco thing where you're back to back, stepping up and then not slip for the 30 feet. Um, but maybe that might be a way out of there.
You say it's 30 feet up there,
Yep.
and there's like a ledge or something.
It's just open air. You just see that there is a point where the rock looks like it stops, but
Uh, I'm going to take and cast the jump spell on Cecil.
oh, okay.
You touch one
Um,
only creature once each turn until the end of the creature can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement.
I'll
okay,
ask the
that will be tough to get in 10 feet of movement in here. You guys are crammed to get 10 feet of movement. I will say that. So if you want to take that back, you can.
No, it's a free
Because-
it's a free cast.
Okay. Yeah.
I was gonna see if the guy here knew about or had like a frame of reference for how often they came.
Um, usually about once an hour. That's at least what they've been doing for me. But um, there was 5 of us initially, but then over the days they just stopped coming back. The last time I was out for maybe 5 or so minutes before I got brought back. And you kind of see he's like slowly breathing. Like you healed him, he's fine, but he's just mentally exhausted from basically being woken up and tortured every hour on the hour for days.
Did they try to communicate with you or ask you any questions?
No, it's just lots of chanting in a language I can't tell, and lots of snakes everywhere. I will never go near a snake ever again.
Valid. All right, well, you get some rest, and I'll turn back to the group and I'll say, like, we should probably strategize for the next time they come to this room.
Are you aware of any other prisoners they might have? Or are you the only one?
Well, of my group, there was Chad, there was Tori, the Steve, and what is that little blonde fellow? He just joined. He was the first one they took. I forget. But it was just us. The cell was empty when we arrived, and then one by one, we've been picked off. They rotate between us when there's more, but since I'm the last one here, that's just me.
And what's your name?
Marcus. My name is Marcus.
Eric, I just got to shout out Chad, Steve, and Marcus. What names?
What's up, bro?
There was a female name in there too.
Tori.
Yeah.
Is that a female name?
Well, it can be.
Depends.
I think I've only
Feminine
ever known
name,
one
or-
Tori, and it was a guy.
I've done plenty of both.
Marcus, how many of these people do you see usually when you go out? Are there is there crowds of them, or do you only ever see one guy? Is there other creatures about?
There's many types of snakes, more than I had kind of thought of. I thought I saw the coral actually a little bit later on, but it was massive. But then half a dozen humans along with them. Uh, it gets blurred after a while. I'm trying just to hold it together.
Yes, that's quite alright. And where are we? Are we under the water?
Probably could be.
Like,
As you look up and you kind of see this dome, you do see larger shapes that look like fish or maybe like whales, like swimming in the light of the dome. So you probably are underneath some amount of water.
and we established. Oh well, no, he said it's a bunch of humans.
Question,
Did you ever
sir.
see the? No, go for it.
Did you happen to see a doctor with us?
No, you were the first ones to be here. I actually didn't. I was sleeping next to you, but then it was just you five.
Oh, shit, we probably got Dr. Marcus killed. Or Maxwell.
I'm sure he's fine. This cell's a little cramped, so they probably just have him in a different one.
I mean, I can make the cell a little less uncramped.
A little less uncramped. Got it. Marcus, have you seen any other peoples around? Any of those? I guess I'll describe the merfolk we saw that were shooting harpoons. Whatever they were.
He says like briefly one time, but that was when Steve and Tori tried to run, when they broke out. As soon as they kind of got past the initial like snake guard that was outside, a harpoon kind of came out of nowhere, and one of those things that you described kind of showed up, and they didn't try to run after that.
Gotcha. Okay, team, so those things are around. Or can be, anyway. But there's humans here, too. That's... Not sure what to make of that yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It'd probably be
a
multiple.
fair bit of strength.
So yeah, it would be multiple checks of athletics to get up, because this isn't like you
nominate
trying to
Arn.
be. Yeah, this isn't gonna be you being dexterous and like jumping from ledge to ledge. It's this raw like strength of like pushing against the wall and pushing against the person behind you, walking up.
With my
Yeah,
minus.
I think of
That's me.
I think of athletics like as a real shorthand. Athletics is going up and dexterity's coming down. Like athletics will get you to climb or get you to jump or things like that and make the distance. But then if you fall, dexterity is how you roll at the bottom. Strength going up, dex coming down. That's my shorthand. I vote Arn. Let's make him do it. I want to see this.
Okay. Hang on. I step back as far as I can to see the ledge.
Mhm.
I look. I focus. Put my finger to my head, and I snap, and I appear up on top of the ledge.
Okay.
Misty
Oh.
step.
I'm just gonna put you here. Oh. All right. If I make you
Yeah,
ghost.
see, I can't do that. Need strong people
Wow.
for
I can't do that either.
that. Clearly,
All
you're
right, I
not strong.
turned him invisible, but I still can't pull him through the stuff. Okay. So
That's weird.
yeah.
They fucked with the movement stuff. in
Yeah.
The new update. Sorry. I'd have to experiment with it.
It's all good.
All right.
It's fine.
So, Arn, you
Yeah.
kind of reach this ledge. Kind of has like a bit of a spot here, right, where you can land on, but it's very precarious. You could probably easily fall if you don't keep your wits about you. But then, kind of looking down, just what you can see, right, is there is a large constrictor snake, kind of sitting there, roaming around, lounging, being the guard. But then over here, you notice in this other sort of like alcove is where most of your gear is, actually.
Over here.
Over this way.
I was just following your cursor. Your cursor's over there.
Hmm.
I gotcha. Okay. Yep, I'm just gonna kind of sit down on the ledge and lean against the side wall so I'm not standing out obvious up there.
But then, every about 5 or so minutes, the snake kind of just shifts position, moves around. Sort of thing.
I don't want to make you come up with all this, right? So we don't actually have to roleplay it out. But
Hmm.
I think I'm going to spend some time just asking the fisherman about himself, about his family. Not necessarily things I care to know. Just I don't know, keeping him.
Oh, like
focused.
to not get him be too scared. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just kind of
It
keep the
helps.
conversation flowing,
Hmm.
loosen him up a little bit from how tense he might be in this, predicament.
Yeah. And he's receptive. He'll explain. He has a wife and a family back in the village, and he was probably been gone for a week or two now, and he's just afraid. Right. He wants to go home and just see his family again.
Sure. Yeah. I didn't want to actually play 20 questions and make you come up with a whole life for this guy, but
Yeah.
just
Thank
wanted
you.
to throw out that's what I'm doing.
There's
Okay.
not any like ledges or anything I can walk up there. I'm literally just on this top piece here.
Yeah, just on this top piece. The other like sort of rocks you kind of can see extend a bit further up and don't end in like a flat sort of ledge. It's more of like a stalactite that was starting to grow or something like that, or like a rock spire. So this is kind of really the only one that has a ledge here.
Okay. What I want to do is really dumb, so I'm not going to do it. Fight the snake.
Oh God.
The thought crossed my mind, and I mean, I'm pondering. I've got a couple options I can do, which would be funny, but
Just keep in mind temporarily your AC is 10 plus your dex because you do not
Yeah.
have your armor on,
11.
or anyone who would.
That's
have
why I
that.
said it was a dumb choice. So normally a 12, it's just down 1. And I have my book, and that's about it. I mean, there is that.
Lenora, you and I seem uniquely qualified for this scenario.
You think so?
What? No, I just mean I'm just as hard to hit as ever.
Amazing.
You were just napping, so didn't have your arm around.
I mean, you guys should do the just all circle as Zach moves, so all three of you move, so there's 10 feet for him to run in.
Right. What are you doing out there?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
say
Are you just gonna
I'm
sit
gonna
there
relay down
until?
that there's a snake there because I don't know what to do that won't get myself killed.
I'm gonna cast message on Arn. It's a cantrip. Range is 120 feet. I'm gonna tell him to tell me what he sees.
Well, I mean, I would have looked down and pointed and shown you the signal for one, and then like wiggled my hand back and forth.
Are you still in the room with us?
No, he's outside.
Oh yeah, I thought
But
it was
he
on the
can-
ledge above the door.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so then Thornwick will relay the snake information to other people in case they don't understand interpretive dance.
Got it.
Had enough of that with the last campaign.
Exactly. That's why I took message.
Snake, huh? Can you get us out?
What's the fall damage? Hang on. Can I see what the door looks like? Like what the locking mechanism is?
It looks like kind of almost like a submarine one, where it has like
Fuck.
where it
The wheel?
rotates and then
Yeah.
the big wheel, and it puts two bars across. It looks like in the center there might be like some sort of spot for like a key or some sort of like thing to like unlock it to let it rotate. But right now it looks in a pretty locked position.
Well, then that definitely screws the plan I was planning on doing.
Oh, just go open it.
But if it's locked, I can't open it.
But the lock's on
I
this
mean-
side. Just turn it.
How long are you gonna stay up there, Arn?
No, like after the snake made one patrol, I would have waited to see how long the next patrol was, and then after that, I'd be taking action.
Okay. Well, the snake kind of just chills here, like that. It's kind of like it knows it's supposed to live here and stop anything. So it just moves around, just to like, occasionally you get bored, you get uncomfy, and you change position, sort of thing. But that's it. That's all it's doing. Every like 5 or 10 minutes.
I'm trying to remember how much HP these snakes had.
Smoke would have been real handy in this room. That's all I'm gonna say. Not just that, but I had a advantage on communicating with snakes because I was part
After you
team
became a
monstrosity.
UNT, yeah.
I'll just go open the door. What's the worst that could happen?
I'd like to play this character longer than 2 sessions.
I feel like they had maybe like 15 hit points, maybe 10 if they were the normal ones.
So I have a thing that'll do 5d6 damage. But that's very dependent on me making my roll.
Is it loud?
There's a verbal action to it, but it's not loud.
Do it. Let's go.
Alright, fuck it, let's do it. Worst comes to worst, I'm just falling back into the room. Alright, stands up, stretch, arms, left, right, fingers intertwined. And he looks down, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the snake.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Go give yourself advantage. It does not know you're there. Cool.
The
That
laugh
just
is
blow. I don't think you even need to. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you cast it at level 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you're a warlock. It has to cast at level 2. Yeah, never mind.
Yep.
So you'd roll 5d6 again, but it's obliterated. Just bleh, and it just goes. So
Okay. Then that expels all my spell slots. And then I guess I will hop down as best I can. So like grab onto the edge and slowly lean myself over the side to drop down so I don't take a ton of damage from falling.
okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
he passes out outside of the door.
I don't think you can die from it. So
I have 21.
yeah. So instead of taking 3d6, you'll take 2d6.
He did.
So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
you take 6 damage from like you fall down and you hurt your knee and something.
Yeah, then I'm going to go ahead and give the wheel a, like, seeing how it's metallic, I know that makes noise. I'm going to try and give the wheel a little turn.
Okay. It kind of goes chunk, chunk, like it's waiting for something to get unlocked.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Alright, then I will go ahead and slide over here to this and grab all my stuff and put my armor on. Because I'm an asshole.
Hmm.
Arn, grab my flute.
I mean, I can grab the stuff and then walk back over and try and throw it over the top, but that's not going to do any good because some of this stuff is heavy.
Okay.
Do I see the flute that they're complaining about?
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Before I put my
It's all
armor on, I'll
kind-
take the I'll take the flute, walk back over, take a step back, and like heave the flute over the top. Incoming.
Give me just for funsies. Give me an athletics check. I just want to
Oh,
see
no.
how many times it's going to take you to do it, and if it bashes up her flute.
No.
It's a one and done thing. I'm not trying again if I fail.
Okay.
No. Just hear a sad, like, flute breaking noise outside the door.
It didn't break. It just scuffed it up a little bit.
Yep.
But that's real
Nope,
close
not happening.
to
Put
being
it back
bad.
in the bag.
Anything else you want to try and do before the rest of the patrol comes back?
I guess I'll step in here and actually let's hide over there. Yeah.
Okay.
With my stuff on.
All right.
And then
you wait.
I will have I guess mentally, what weapons do you guys want when that door opens?
My rapier.
All right, I picked the rapier up. I got one more hand. Anybody else?
My
Want one?
axe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lenora's axe.
Axe and rapier. Axe in one hand, rapier in the other hand. Great.
Perfect.
And then I want to ready an action to, as soon as the door opens, bull rush through the door.
Okay. Okay. You start hearing some footsteps coming through, splashing in the water. You see this person. Someone. Who's done this? And runs towards the door and opens it. Because you had a prepared action, Arn, you can do this first.
Yeah. Just go plowing through into there and throwing weapons in.
Okay. Did anyone else want to have a prepared action before we get going into this real fast?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I saw the same guy. Like, I saw a humanoid guy, like, throwing our homeboy in here.
Yep.
So I would have wanted to prepare a hold person.
Okay.
Oh, really? Here, I was thinking about rushing him and pushing him out of the way,
Right.
shoving him backwards.
All right. So
Nah, I won't
Thornwick is doing
prepare it.
Okay. Anyone else preparing anything? Okay. Let's roll.
Rick's just ready to freeze
22.
whoever walks in.
I need you
Okay.
to stop this, Eric. This is
Hey, man.
bullshit.
Don't know what's happening.
Welcome to spellcasting.
I had no idea where
Yeah.
they were, so I'm gonna throw one to one corner, one to the other corner of the room.
Then let's go ahead. We'll do a very, very brief combat. Let's see how fast you can kill this guy. All right. Create an encounter. So go ahead and everyone roll initiative. Oh my God, is he gonna beat all the rest of you? Okay, good.
Arn,
That's
are you
all.
going to do something to him, or you want me to go first?
I mean,
Totally up
I
to
can.
you.
I was gonna Eldritch Blast his face since I'm point blank here.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Cecil.
I have the ability to swap my initiative with somebody. So
Then
if
I'm gonna
you
swap
didn't
it with
want-
you, so you can punch him.
I was going to say, if you didn't want to go first, I'll take it from you.
No, I do not want to go first.
Yes,
There
please.
you go. So proud of you.
I'm gonna
wanna
swap
swap?
with Kevin.
Perfect.
Okay. So you're saying Arn and Strix are swapping?
Yeah,
Yep.
and 2116.
All right.
Apparently,
Look
I'm the hero
through.
right. Oh, the hero in armor.
All right. Queven, your turn.
So did he get paralyzed, or?
No, he rolled a 22
No.
like a bitch.
Got it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. And the DC is 8 plus, and I can use my dex. Is that correct? And dex mod instead of strength mod. Okay, cool, got it. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and shove past Arn and try to shove this guy.
Okay.
Just push him 5
I will
feet
not
back.
resist in any way, so you can move me where you need to move me, Eric.
The target. Well, no, you stay put. I'm gonna push
okay.
push the bad guy. The target makes a strength or dex saving throw, their choice. And the DC is 8 plus 2 plus 3, 13.
Okay. For
Strength.
some reason.
So not a skill, just strength or dex saving throw against a 13.
Why does he? Come on. Roll. Oh, that's what.
One.
All right.
4.
4. I'm gonna
You're
shove him
welcome.
backwards.
Okay.
I'm gonna come into the room. I don't immediately see any more enemies around, and then you know what? I'm gonna hit him again with my bonus action on arm strike, and I'll once again take the shove action. But this time I'm gonna try to knock him prone instead of moving 5 feet. So
Okay.
another strength or dex saving throw of DC 13.
All right. Another 4.
Excellent. Boom.
He's so
Kick him
dexterous.
back and knock him to the ground. More of a trip, really, because I'm using my dex for the DC. So yeah, just tackle him. He's not grappled or anything, but yeah, that's my turn. That's my turn.
All right. It's his turn, because he's next in initiative. So the cultist will just stand up. And he begins to shout, "Prisoners! Prisoners on the loose!"
I forgot about
Then he
that.
pulls out a little dagger, and he's just gonna swipe at Strix Queven.
Sure.
10.
I'm gonna try to deflect the SWAT.
No damage. I tend to hit your AC, so I don't think it.
Oh, 10 to hit the AC. Oh yeah, no, 16. I'm good.
Okay.
Is that with or without armor?
I'm.
It doesn't matter for him.
Duh.
Okay. Alrighty. Lorna, your turn.
And Lorna's a barbarian, so we're doing great.
Yee. She is gonna run out of the room and grab.
You'll need to pick your axe up off the floor.
Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. I picked my axe up.
I
off
ran
the
through the door
floor.
and threw them in there because I didn't know where y'all were and I wasn't going to hand them off. And if I got knocked
Fair.
down, I want to make sure weapons were in the room.
Fair enough. I pick up my axe and I run out of the room to run up on our cultist.
Okay.
And I attack.
Well, the prone, he didn't stay prone for long, but at least he didn't feel the urge to run with his half speed.
God, are you fucking serious?
Just have Eric roll for you. He'll roll a crit. It's fine.
Right. Yeah. That is my
Do you
turn.
do you
Actually,
have heroic inspiration?
I
She does.
do.
We,
Yeah, fuck
we get
it.
so much heroic because I get one at the end of every long rest, and Danny's passing out 2 every short rest. So,
Okay. I'm using it and re-rolling.
so it's not quite
Okay.
the once a session reroll that my campaign had, but it's pretty close.
There you go. That will hit.
8.
Okay. Alright. After Lorna is now Art.
Great. I'm going to turn around and cast, you guessed it, Eldritch Blast to the face.
Nice.
Classic.
Fire away.
Sorry. It's on the wrong page.
That will hit.
And then... That's where's the bonus actions. There we go. Nope, nothing worthwhile. Oh, good.
Okay. Thornwick.
I'm gonna grab my rapier, and I'm coming out here. And I'm gonna cast my lovely little cantrip, True Strike.
The reworked one.
Yeah. The attack uses my spellcast ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of strength or dex. If it deals damage, it can be radiant or the weapon's normal damage.
Do you have a weapon?
I have my rapier.
That hits.
So, question, because I don't think it added... Does it add to my damage? No.
I think it just replaces it instead.
Yeah, so normally your attack is d20 plus proficiency plus strength, and your damage would be the die plus strength. But you're swapping strength for charisma, so your charisma mod is +3. So the damage roll, as long as it got that +3 in it, then
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So it deals 9 damage. And I'm gonna demand to know why they've taken us.
He doesn't answer. He just growls at you. Fighting to the pain.
That's fair.
Cecil.
Real quick, I'll end here.
Gotcha.
You know what? Actually, I don't know if True Strike did anything for your attack because you also have +3 on your dexterity, and it's a finesse
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah,
So you
Might
might
as
as
well
just use
use
dex
dex
there.
that works. That's fine. It'll come in handy later.
Okay. Okay, that hits. All right. Nope, that won't happen.
Nathan's playing with a laser pointer.
You all, I guess, Arn, you notice Marcus is like curling in a corner. He's like, "Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!" He's like full on PTSD, like going through some trauma right now. But then we'll go back up to the top. Queen.
Okay.
Yep.
Briefly, I'll look at my teammates. Do we need this guy?
No.
Not if he's not going to answer anything.
No.
All right. I'm just gonna punch his face in. What did I click? Why did? Okay, there we go. It like selected everything on the screen. I'm very confused. Cool. Yeah, let's just start bashing heads.
Do it.
Step 1. Oh, he still comes after me in initiative, doesn't he? Okay. Yep, let's just punch him twice. I was contemplating knocking him prone again, but I don't need to. 17 AC.
That hits.
Cool. 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. He's wobbling. He's on his last sort of legs.
I
And
am
the
so
bonus
glad I
action,
didn't try to assassinate this guy from behind.
15 AC.
Hits.
Just a shot.
And boom, boom. And he drops.
I'm taking that dagger. My equipment's missing, so I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna take his dagger.
I'm gonna let everybody know where their equipment is. It's behind you.
Oh, good.
Alrighty. So that I think is a good enough stopping point. You're in a mysterious place and a precarious position, but you've been given some tools and a chance to fight for your freedom. Alrighty.
Ooh.
We did it! Barely.
Alright. So the next
We?
session would be the 13th of February. Everyone all good with that?
Ugh.
That's Valentine's Day.
The day
The
before.
14th.
Yeah. I have no issue with it.
We will probably either go the Saturday or the Sunday or something. So we're good.
Danny, do you think we'd be doing anything Friday before Valentine's?
Probably not.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Oh, we're probably on board. Sounds good.
Cool. Alrighty then. Thank you, folks. Enjoy your time.
Woo!
Woo!
This is fun.
Bye.
Alright.
Thank you, Eric.
Alright. How'd you like it?
I like it a lot. No.
I kind of love the giant snake. Like, in a weird way, once the snake showed up, I was like, oh, we're not winning this fight. Okay. Like we're on a boat in the middle of nowhere. The engine's already turned off. Nah, there's no way we're getting out of this alive unless the enemy lets us live. So then I was like, I don't know, it was a weird zen moment of like, I'm gonna go punch the snake in the face.
Yeah,
I mean,
that sounds about right.
I thought about Misty stepping on top of the snake as well.
Right? At that point, it's like, do your best Kratos impression because we're not gonna get out of this.
Double daggers.